ASEP-CELLs project has its complexities, being multi-partnership in nature and national in scope. We bank on our created regional cells so we can work in silos with flexibility and maximize each other's comparative advantage on the ground. And it served its purpose and became beneficial during the pandemic. Project products are effective if they address the needs of the times and are relevant to the local context to make it more inclusive and relatable.
The project has really lived up to its goal to be the think tank, sparring partner, complementary partner on energy policy of the Philippine government. We've been able to develop ideas, innovations, and ground truth them. In other words, validated them on the ground.
So part of the challenge was to COVID-proof the entire project and make sure that we delivered on what we promised.
The framework actually is based on the concept of promoting energy security in its broadest sense. And therefore, 4 areas are covered. The first is accessibility. So we have studies that deal with increasing electrification rate in the Philippines. The second area is affordability. So there are studies that deal with the cost of electricity. And then there's the most important concept, actually, I would say, would be sustainability. Of course, we have supply and demand considerations, so there are studies that deal with both demand and supply of electricity.
One of the outputs for the project is to develop maps which shall determine hazard-prone zones in some of the distribution utilities. For Mindanao, we aim to develop potential sites for renewable energies such as solar, hydro, and biomass. This will guide our generation sector and distribution to make it more efficient and to source out better renewable energy sources.
Geospatial information is crucial in locating renewable energy resources and identifying potential risks to these areas, which can lead to informed renewable energy planning and development. Our maps on the components of risk enable the visualization and negotiation of risk-sensitive options for deploying renewable energy in space and time. By understanding the drivers of risk, we find opportunities to strengthen renewable energy resilience by mitigating hazards, minimizing exposures, and reducing vulnerabilities. Transition to renewable energy requires both individual and collective action. It also calls for the contributions of scientists, private institutions, and civil society for the successful implementation of sustainable solutions.
I think that the project was able to help in addressing the problem of energy access in Mindanao through the conduct of different researches. The researchers were able to develop a research on the different distribution utilities in Mindanao and the area of coverage and the situation on energy access.
Siguro sa part namo as researchers, we want to advocate nga tanan unta mo gamit og renewable energy sama sa makuha nato nga energy sa adlaw sa mga kasubaan nato o labaw na pod kanang gikan sa atong mga farms kay kani siya makatabang para naatay alternative nga mga sources.
We held a series of energy efficiency and conservation forums to raise awareness of the law's key requirements. These include the creation of a local energy efficiency and conservation plan, or LEAP. As a result, our partner LGUs were able to formulate their LEAPs in line with the Department of Energy's present template. These LGUs designated local energy efficiency and conservation officers to oversee the implementation of the LEAP.
In line with the activities under the ASEP-CELLs project is the provision of learning sessions for LGU officers as part of the capacity building program, which provided the opportunity for the LGU to develop a comprehensive and funding-ready project proposal relative to the City of Santa Rosa's commitment in the project. The city had drafted its local energy efficiency and conservation plan and have started to include the activities stated in the plan into the annual investment and budget of the city one by one.
Coordination among stakeholders is necessary to mainstream national policies and identify areas of cooperation.
We rolled out a very special Master in Public Management program which is set to produce technocrats who will serve in government and hopefully contribute to the transition of the country towards cleaner energy.
Entering into the Masters for Public Management Energy Transitions track has broadened my perspective, giving me a deeper appreciation and understanding of the energy sector. It has exposed me to policies and procedures necessary for the establishment of a renewable energy facility.
This training assisted me to increase my personal mastery on the energy program. Very important component, yung social mobilization at saka advocacy. Maiko-context mo ito sa iyong pananaw para mas mapaganda ang programa ng ating energy program, at the same time protecting the environment. Part ng pag-develop ng policy, kaagad ang aking ginawa ay magkaroon ng focal person sa energy programs.
We are providing them electricity through renewable energy. We provided electricity to a business center which provide a source of income to the island. We installed the solar panels and the battery system in the school.
The project really wants to achieve and contribute on the sustainable access to energy, especially for small, off-grid and rural communities. The project allows the provision of electricity for the 3 islands, and this allows the households to have access to energy or to electricity 24/7, and this also allows the household to also make use of electricity for productive uses, so they could use electricity also for economic livelihood.
The Visayas Cell has implemented community engagement and community buyout in all these islands. When the community buys in with what you are doing, they take ownership of the system.
Ang ASEP-CELLs nakatabang ginamo og dako diri sa ilabi na diri sa isla nga wala mi 24 oras ng electricity. Pag karon na ang solar nakatabang na dako kay 24 oras ang mga na electricity. Nakabato na mig mga butang nga imposible nga mabuhat gana sa isla kon generator ay gamiton.
Ang kinabuhi diri sa isla sa wala pa ma-introduce ang solar PV system, ngit-ngit gid amoy eskwelahan, wala jud may kuryente, as in zero gyud. Dako kayo ang kausaban pag abot sa solar PV system nga hinatag sa ASEP-CELLs. Kay sa una manggod kung mag-send mig report, moadto gid mi og division office, pero karon mas napadali siya kay naka-connect naman mis kuryente, na nami internet na maka-print na mig modules, makahimo na mig activity sheets, mga instructional materials nga among ma-research gikan sa Google para mas mapadali ang access or trabaho sa mga maestra. Dako gid siyang kausaban, dili na ngit-ngit among classroom, dili na mi mogawa sa classroom para magklase, nalang gid mi sulod sa eskwelahan.
The existence of the project itself have contributed to the raising of awareness on renewable energy, energy access, and energy efficiency in the city. We were able to sign partnerships with stakeholders such as the academic institutions and the local government units.
The module helps me grasp of what makes Mindanao alive. Alive because of these renewable energy resources we are using. And through this, I have discovered and become aware of the renewable energy in Mindanao.
Our students are made aware of other sources of renewable energy. This also made them more in tune with nature and its preservation. Capital University College of Engineering plans to continue using the modules, and we will also be looking into the possibility of adding more materials to update the said modules.
ASEP-CELLs has truly brought light to Filipino people's lives, and with the help of equally passionate stakeholders and partners who have the heart for this endeavor, we can look forward to a bright future where clean, sustainable, and renewable energy can be accessible to all.